Time when that buzzard spots it, and make their way on over. Everyone, this is Waru. Oh yeah, thanks. And even with those sharp talons and that beak of his, nice. He does need some help to get inside, so that rock is the perfect tool for the job. Yeah. So what you were witnessing is not something that we ever trained Waru to do. It's instinct. He hatched from his own egg with this knowledge. Yeah. And that drive is so strong, Waru will keep working at it today until he gets inside. It's got a small hole forming. So it's a pretty decent job for an egg of this size. Could be equivalent to around a dozen worth of chicken eggs. So it's about 2 days worth of food for a bird like this. And it's definitely going to tide him over when other food items may be a bit harder to come by. Because Waru could eat things like small mammals, small reptiles. There's a whole lot of things that this bird could eat besides the magnificent emu egg. Yeah! There you go, Sharon. Yeah, you can applaud, that's okay. Thanks, Sharon. But when we think of other tools, we think of humans and other primates using those items. So it is pretty cool seeing Waru achieve that goal. Now, after witnessing that, perhaps we do have a lot more in common with these birds than we may have otherwise thought.
Well, do you ever get the feeling that you're being watched? Caretakers, owls really are everywhere. You might not always see them in your backyard, but they see you out in the country, even the city. Well, this here is Ripley, and she's a barking owl. And she likes to hunt during the day. You know, over half of the world's owls regularly hunt in daylight. It's all to do with what they like to eat.
Oh. And barking owls eat other birds. What do you reckon, bud? Thank you. And of course, with these powerful feet, barking owls can easily take down other birds larger than themselves. Get ready. As the sun goes down though, birds like this will hunt other things, so mice, rats, maybe even a possum, before ultimately returning to a safe branch to rest.
Well, your day and night owls, just like Ripley there, are out there eating introduced pests. So rats and mice, they're on the menu. You know what? That's a really good thing, because those animals, well, they cause a lot of issues here in Australia with our own native wildlife. They often steal young chicks straight out of the nest, so it is great that we've got these owls around us restoring that balance in nature. You know, one single owl can eat over 1,000 mice in the space of a year, but a family with chicks, well, they up to 3,000 more. And I suppose that with those stats, family of owls might just be one of the more beneficial neighbours we can hope for.
That's exactly right. Thanks for that, Karen. Now, in visiting the zoo today, you may have heard the phrase "for the wild." It means many things, one of which is about improving the lives of animals, not only in the wild, but also right here in our care. That extends to the magnificent wedge-tailed eagle. That is Reggie. He'll be flying around in and out of view today, depending upon how the winds better complement his flight style. But these birds can easily be seen at great heights, hours at a time, riding the winds. You can see if he's in a good spot, he doesn't need to flap all that much. You can just keep those wings out. It's going to keep him rest. Gonna have to do a little bit of climbing, come up into one of these trees. Now he's a pretty confident flyer. The winds really aren't complimenting him all that much today, but we have another eagle. She goes by the name of Gina. Tends to fly in our afternoon show, but she was found out in the wild, injured, unable to fly. So she was brought here to Taronga Zoo so she could learn to fly well again. Look around, there you go. And it really is the most rewarding part of my job, to have to work with birds like Reggie and Gina, to give them the opportunity to soar. What are you doing? Round two, we're going home. Going home. The wedge-tailed, though, is just one of the over 800 species of birds we have here in Australia. Of that 850 species happen to be the parrots. So it makes us very lucky, because for many of us, all we have to do is head on out into our own backyard to experience these beautiful birds that are all around us.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a black couple. What's the fun of
Well, you know, as we're expanding our towns and our cities, we're making a great deal of change to the landscape. Unfortunately, not all of the birds out there have been able to adapt to those effects.
Oh my god.
Many birds out there, they like to live and build their homes inside the hollow of a tree. Now that doesn't just provide them with a secure home, but with that it comes for them a place to nest and to thrive.
You may not have an old hollow in your own backyard, but if you'd like to change that, you can. You can put up an artificial nest box. Jump on our website, there's plans on how to source them, how to put them up. But for a bird like Yuri, he needs your help to restore the balance. And that can start in your own backyards, your own wild communities. There are some birds here in Australia, though, that are doing much better than others, like the galah. But unfortunately, the same can't be said for all. So Jasper and I were hoping there might be a volunteer in the audience, someone with a gold coin, that they would be willing to donate to conservation today, to have a bird fly up, have a bit of an encounter. Is there anyone that was willing to help us out today? All the hand. There you go. Hello, thank you so much. So if you just want to grab that gold coin, you can stay where you are, and when you're ready, just hold it out to your side for me. These birds are found more so in the inland parts of the country, but with extra food and water resources, they really have flourished. Up she goes. She's going to take that money. Bring it back to me. Where's the girl? My pocket. So it's very easy to see why these birds are flourishing in the wild. They're really quite clever. So what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to you. Now, this money really does not hold much value to a bird like Jasper until we take it and place it in this box. It was introduced to our show around 10 years ago, and since then you have generated around $250,000. More than actually. That money goes to support a variety of projects, including helping this bird here, the Regent Honeyeater. They used to number in the tens of thousands, but today there's only around 800 of these birds in the wild. A quarter of them have been bred and released from here at Taronga Zoo. We're also planting trees to ensure there's habitat. So if you want to help out and get involved, come on down, point a note in that box. It really does mean a lot to us here at Taronga. If you'd like to see these birds in the flesh though, do it! Head on over to the Blue Mountains walkthrough on the other side of the zoo, and there you'll be able to see some of the birds helping to save the species from extinction.
Yeah, so true. And you know, it really is together with your support that we can see that bright future. Well, our skies and your backyards could be simply filled with birds. But it all does start by simply looking up.
Oh.
Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We really hope you enjoyed seeing the birds and look forward to seeing you next time. Catch ya!